Hello all newcomers and welcome back fellow Aeternians. As always, it's me, Emperor AP, and today I am so excited to talk to you guys. To be honest with y'all, I have been a little bit upset because we had gotten up to 106,000 subscribers up on our last stream, and I was so incredibly excited about that. Then we dropped down back to 597, and we had called our last one our 600 subscriber special, and we lost our 600 mark. I really didn't think we could go back 6, but we sure did. So today we are going to be actually congratulating ourselves, patting ourselves on the back for our 600 subs. Thank you guys so much. It's all thanks to you. But in talking about that and hanging out today, I am going to be making some dinner, so I figured I'd do a throwback and get you guys into some Aeternian delicacies. We haven't done this in a minute on the channel, but I did one before if you care to check it out. In the early parts of the channel, the Aeternian BLT, it was a sandwich. I made a bacon, lettuce, and BLE, sorry, bacon, lettuce, and egg. And it was pretty good. Today I'm going to be making some ramen. It's not going to be anything special, but I'm excited to get into it, and I want to hang out with you guys. I want to see what you guys are up to, and I want to see how high we can get tonight. I want to see if we can get a few more subs in there, because I really love building our community and seeing how new people jump in the comments and seeing how everybody's really starting to learn from each other and grow from each other. I can see it in our Discord. In fact, I have our Discord pulled up right now. It's so crazy to see you guys hanging out in there and, you know, just being a part of this community together and really stepping into it. I feel like it's helped me in creating these videos and in talking to you guys, and I hope it's helped you guys just as much. So I'm going to get into these comments real quick before we get started on our ramen. Let me show y'all the ramen real quick. We got this. We got some packaged ramen, some shin ramen as they call it. We have that here. We are going to be taking the noodles from it, making a ramen. We're probably going to be spicing it up with some stuff here. We got our sesame seeds. We got our seaweed that we're adding to it. We got some soy sauce we're adding to it, but I don't have that for us right now. So get ready to check out the rest of the things that we're going to be doing and putting into it. And also, we're just going to hang out. We might surf the internet. We might play some games. I just want to hang out with you guys tonight and really show my appreciation for the solid 600 that we have hit here tonight. What's going on, Duke Rainbow? Guten Tag, I am Duke Rainbow of the Prussian Pacific. See what's going on. What's going on, Duke Rainbow? If you have not been here before, welcome. You are a newcomer amongst us, and I'm excited to have you. That's exactly what I was talking about. We have been growing a lot recently, and it's thanks to people like you coming check out the channel that we've really become such a diverse and well rooted community as micronationalists. So I think you're going to find a whole bunch of groups here that you love, and if you haven't jumped in our Discord already, I recommend it. High School Us. I spell cup. Spell I cup. That's crazy. I'll tell you what. If I spelled I cup, I'd have to eat some ramen in a cup. So I would cup, and I would cop that ramen. I appreciate you hitting me up with that, but you can't fool me twice. Lowe's Boy says, why ramen? I'll tell you why ramen, Lowe's Boy. 1, because it's what I have. 2, because it's what I decided to make for this video. And 3, because it's fairly cheap and we're living in Corona times. So hit me up with your struggle meals today and let me know how you're eating during these Aeternian celebratory times of survival. And also because I'm not a great cook, so I'm not going to try and make like a fondue or something. Well, fondue's not hard. I'm not a chef. I'm not going to make some like crazy baked thing or something. I don't know. So I guess we'll see where this starts us, and we will progress. If you guys want me to ever try like a gourmet meal or something to make something crazy, let me know and I will give it a shot. Because personally, I've never built up to that. Cooking is a weak point for me. So, Vidly Blop Bop said, High School Us, if you like. So like, if I just invaded your land, do you have an army? I do not have an army, but there's a police force around. So I would not recommend it. Lowe's boy said, I made chocolate peanut butter bars today. That's awesome. Can you tell us what that was like? That's great. Chocolate peanut butter bars. I would hit some of those up. That sounds amazing. I guess I can make that weg somehow. Hmm. Why do I need a last name? Said random thought. No one has ever been in an empty room. Um, that's that's true, but are people not in empty rooms? You know what I mean? What really is empty? Um, Lowe's boy said message retracted. Duke Rainbow. The Prussian Pacific is a mixed. Well, the Prussian Pacific is a duchy that has American railroad culture mixed with European culture to create this. And what exactly is this? Can you tell me more about the culture and the ideology? And also, hit us up in that Discord. People would love to hear more about your nation and connect with you guys on our Discord. I will post a link in the comments, or if someone can get a fresh link, I would appreciate it. Let's see. So High School us said, so finna shoot a rocket into your capital, but High School us that would hurt. If you shot a rocket into my capital, my whole capital, that would suck. And honestly, I would tell you no thank you. I would take your rocket and I would package it up for you nicely in a box. I'd keep it contained for you and safe so it's not damaged. And I'd return it to you and I'd say thank you for the gift, but honestly, I don't need this in my life right now. You know, because we all gotta grow up and educate. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to help you out. Vidley Blop Blop said, Guten Tag. I don't know what that thing is. And then Lowe's Boy said, I haven't been able to watch streams in a while. Well, I'm glad you're able to join us, man. I'm really excited for tonight's stream. We are going to be getting into this ramen. So, I've got my pack, I've got my stuff. It's pretty great. And we are going to kill it. I want to give y'all a little bit better an angle here. So, I'm going to see how this works. Let me jump onto here right now. Let's see how this is gonna work. Can y'all see all my ingredients? Not really. Let's move all this down a little bit. Okay, here we go. We're getting this. Wait a second. We're getting to appreciate those 606 back if y'all can. If y'all can support the channel, I would love that. Let's see. I'm just saying, causes Molossia has its own standing army. That's respectable. Great. They can. They're allowed to. Vidley Bop Bop Molossia Gay, Lowe's Boy. Duke Rainbow the first. I got a model railroad and I have HO Union Pacific steamer, but it makes me sick, so I sit at the corner and talk to you. Interesting. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're okay. I hope it didn't make you sick. And model trains are nice in a sense. It's sort of what got me into micronations. Oh, really? That's interesting. So do you like model setups? Do you do like big maps or big diagrams of your micronation and what you like? And if so, can you share that with us? Can you hit us up in the Discord with? Could you do me a favor? Could you check to see if the stuff... Go. Yeah, dang it.
Quickly.
Today we're playing Zach's trying to get some bugs. Some bugs came into the house. We're trying to get them. Zach, as of this moment, is prepared. Uh-oh. Zach goaded him. Zach goaded that man. Ooh.
Yeah, it's like 3 of them that you live in.
Dang, I'm sorry, man.
One of them looked like some type of wasp that was a baby.
Uh-oh. Well, I'm glad that you were able to protect us, man. That was a heroic journey.
It was.
Now Zach has illuminated the room and then dimmed it for some sudden reason.
Have fun.
Thanks, man.
But do you really want to, like, film at the dirty dishes?
I just wanted to film making my little meal and then I was going to move into the living room.
Like, if I moved this, maybe? So it doesn't look as messy?
Fair enough. The delicacies of movie magic.
Yes.
Zach reveals the hidden tongs and displaces the drinks. See you, man. And that becomes the ending of our Fair Zach's journey. Now, we will be embarking on a new one ourselves. We will be making some ramen that will be delicious, nutritious, and ultimately filling. Hopefully being able to find in that something that is nutritious. We're going to be going into that right now with... Oop. Sorry. The introduction of a bowl character. I kind of banged that cabinet pretty loud. Here we go. We got ourselves a little bowl now. I need to go and wash my hands because of the coronavirus. That's something important to do. But we got all this food right here. We are going to be angling that down so that you get a nice solid look of the whole room. You know, everywhere and everything in it. But yeah. Here we go. We got all our stuff set up here. We're doing good, and let me just check out how our positioning is. Oh, it's great. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead with doing that. Let's see what everybody's doing in the comments. Duke Rainbow said, I'm going to make a TikTok video. I'm going to be right back. Malasi inspired me. Why do you do that? I have way too many maps of Wegmat, TBH. Oh, dang. Y'all are talking about some intricacies of the micronational community. That shit's crazy. The thing that's interesting about that, micronations are a community that's a lot of very sporadic people in different areas at different times for different reasons. So people tend to fade in and out really quickly. It tends to be, until recently, I'll say, a very individualized thing. People didn't come together and do micronational conventions or make micronational YouTube channels as much, you know. And now, as those communities and those Discord groups and those WikiHow groups and those micro wiki groups and all those different factions come together, they're able to make a stronger and stronger network of people. Eventually, I hope that becomes an economic channel for micronationalism and a growth network for micronationalism. But that can't be something that is done overnight. It can't be something that we expect to just show up. There has to be people who put forward that initiative and put in the groundwork to do so. And in that, a lot of micronations may fail. And that is something to worry about. But if you are sincere, if you are sincere in what you want as a micronation and what you want to be, then you shouldn't have too much concern over what it is um, that will come for you in micronationalism, I guess. Okay.
Man, if it's your stream.
I know. It's garbage. Have you seen it? You went and checked on it?
Because you can see all of that.
See all of what? This?
Yeah, this whole background.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it looks just like this.
Got you. See, how would you recommend I fix it? I'll take your streaming advice. Hit me up with some stream improvements. Hey guys, welcome back to Stream Improvements.
Do that, something like that.
Hey guys, welcome back to Stream Improvements. It's like home improvement, but for the stream. Today we're going to be up. Okay.
That way you can see the chat and all.
Hey, what the fuck did you just call me?
That would look better. You're welcome.
Have a good night. Wait, no, are you not gonna hang out?
What?
Are you not enjoying the stream with me?
I am.
Be a part of it.
I am. No.
No, but be a part of it in here with me on the stream. What, Zach?
Never.
See, the issue is I'm trying to hang out with Zach out here. Me and Zach are friends, right? And I'm trying to hang out with Zach out here. But you know what Zach told me? He said, and he dipped. Now that's a feeling and a half. I'm going to see if I can get the like thumbnail thing. So whenever I upload these streams, there's always a thumbnail, like an auto-recommended thumbnail that you can put over the video once you finish compiling it. So I want to see if I can pull off a thing that will show up in it. Also, I'm just going to make super clickbait. Like that. Y'all think it'll work if I just... Oh, it unfocused. Damn. Okay, let's go into it. So, my micronation is a minarchy. It's a month old. Awesome. Kingdom of Johnny Land said nice. I'm also a monarchy. Why do I need a last name? Said that's cool. I subscribe to you. Oh my goodness, thank you. Hold up. We got a new sub. Did we get a new sub, sir? We are about to check you out right now because I will give you appreciation in the chat. I'll throw up hands for you. Dude. I will support you in the chat. Give me just 1 second. Oh, it's 600. It's 600. I guess that means you were already subscribed. I'm going to still give you a like, though. I'm gonna show you some love. I can't like it, but I support you. I'm gonna give you a memoji, as they call them. Do I need the stop sign hand? Should I go, hold up? Should I throw the peace up? Should I throw the elbow cough? That's a dab. That's a full-on dab. I'm gonna go to YouTube ones. Let's go. That's social distancing? Is that hand washing? Yeah, that just is. Social distancing. Yeah, we got 2 groups of social distancing in the chat. Cha-ching. I'm trying to fix this stream up today. We're going to fix it up. We're going to make it so it looks awesome because it's a cool ass stream. I'm going to get into the stream game. I'm going to make this stream awesome. Alright, cool deal. We are in it. And going back to what we were looking at a second ago. Alright, so Lowe's Boy said, Wegmat is a constitutional monarchy heavily based off British politics. I think I have a crappy wiki page for the government. Well, I'll tell you, Lowe's Boy, you should believe in yourself because those lows, they can turn into highs, my guy. You should believe in yourself. You can achieve whatever you want. And honestly, this bowl will support you. See that? See that as well? Bowls can hold a lot more than you think. Remember that in your life as well. Why do you, are wiki pages hard for you to update? Because for me, when I've tried to update my wiki page a few times, and I've been able to do it successfully, but only with certain things. Pictures are hard to put in, I find. Website links. I don't think website links are hard. I don't think text is that hard. But yeah, I remember especially initially, it wasn't straightforward. At least for me. How did you go about getting your wiki page and getting started and everything? That would actually help if someone could go through and like talk about the wiki pages and stuff, because I'm sure any newcomers, any people who have not really understood what micronationalism is or how to get into it, you can start your own micronation. And so one of the ways to get out there is these wiki pages. If you could tell us a little bit about how you got into your wiki page, that would mean a lot for people who are new. Federal Republic of Bogdan said, play politics and war. I don't know what politics and war is, but we can look it up. Politics and war. We're going into those politics and war. Rule your own country. Alright, Politics and War is a free browser-based, persistent, massively multiplayer online game where you create your own nation and rule it, forced to make grueling political decisions. You are truly... this is getting so crazy. Okay, we'd like to send you notifications. No. Cookies and... okay, whatever. Wage war. Worked in politics and war. You call the shots. Let's see. How does that work? What is this? Radiation. There's some radiation, and there's bounties and conflict. I don't know about it. I don't know about it. I'm being weird. I'm being real, dude. It's being weird. I don't know how I feel about politics and war. But I will tell you what. Kingdom of Johnny says, Kingdom of Johnnyland, excuse me. I am stumbling over my own tongue tonight. Kingdom of Johnnyland said, Lowe's is a low company. And I agree, they are down low dirty. From the Gump tree. They don't know how to be too flirty. Federal Republic of Bogdan said highballs. Highballs? What? I am very confused on what you're talking about. But I'm trying to make... Zach, get in the stream. Hurry up, the stream. Zach's trying to get in our stream out here. Zach said, oh, Aiden, please let me in your stream already. Zach, isn't that what you said? Zach, isn't that? Zach? I believe that's what he said. Lowe's Boy said, I'm actually a wiki god, according to most people. I call it crappy because I don't think it's long enough. Put the link in the chat, or put the link in Discord. Hit me up. I want to see your wiki page, and I'll even review it on here if you want me to. Lowe's boy, hit it up and I will review it on this channel for you. Federal Republic of Bogdan said it's good. And I said, what do you mean it's good? I don't understand what highballs, the game? Is there a game called? I'm looking up y'all's games out here. Nope. Drink. That's a drink. Duke Rainbow said, I am back. And I'm glad you're back, Duke Rainbow. I have missed you and appreciate you as a part of our stream. As a part of our stream community, you know what I mean? That's really been the big part of it for me. Let me see how many people we got. We got 5 viewers, 1 like. Thank you guys so much for the like. Let's get it up to 5 to 5. Let's see where we can have this going. We have our ramen noodles here. We're getting them ready. We got our water here. We're closing the top. We're getting her started. We're doing this. Let me show you what I've got here. I've got the setup right here. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this little. Hold on. Let me see if I can angle you. All I'm gonna do right here is do this little right there, and we got the thing on. We got it started. We got everything cooking. We got our ramen right here. We're starting that water boiling. We got our organic sunflower seeds. We got our seaweed snacks right here. I'm gonna go ahead and get us our. We're going for our soy sauce. That's right. We got this soy sauce coming in. We're landing right there, right in front of our boiling water, because that's where you want your soy sauce. Okay. Kingdom of Johnnyland said, I can't even create a micro wiki page because it's so complicated. Well, then you should hit up Lowe's Boy. Lowe's Boy will do it for a price of $5,599,599. And if you ask why such a specific price, I'll tell you. Because Low Boys, he's a savage. 21 all the way. Duke Rainbow the First said, also, I have 192 subs to reach 200. Oh, congrats, Duke Rainbow. That's awesome, man. You are only 192 away. That is right there with you. I feel you. You're closer to your 200 goal than I am to my 1,000 goal. So you look out. You got that, man. I believe in you. You get this. Federal Republic of Bogdan said, I wish you choke ally with a great nation like yours. I wish I choke ally with a great nation like yours. Well, I guess I would just ask you, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but tell me what it is that you would be interested in doing in an alliance. What would the alliance be for, and how would you go about maintaining or upkeeping your part of that alliance? What would our part of that alliance be? Why do I need a last name? Said, I'm creating a website before I make a wiki page. And I said, good for you. Duke Rainbow the First said, also, I make a gaming series about Tannenberg, where I play as those Germans, Austrians, and Bulgarians trying to defend their homeland against Romania and the Russian Empire. Interesting. Good luck with that. I have a World War II game that I have played on here. I don't know. You're making a gaming series. So is the name of the game called Tannenberg, or what is that? I'm not fully sure. Why does this live stream stop instantly? How did you get into Micronation? So Duke Rainbow, I'm not 100% sure what you're talking about, but hit me up if the live stream's getting glitchy. Federal Republic of Bogdan said, how did you get into micronations? That is a great question. I got into micronationalism by learning about micronations. I heard about places like Molossia and Sealand, and eventually I heard about places like what is it called? The one in Europe, the one that's super libertarian, Liberland, yeah, I heard about Liberland, and all those different places, and it just inspired me. I don't know, I wanted to do something like that. I felt like I always wanted to make something like a company or a, but I wanted to make something bigger, bigger than myself, and that had a real mission behind it. And whenever I found micronationalism, I felt like that connected with me and my interest in politics and in governance and in really trying to help people and change people's lives through and through, and make an impact that way that's solely about people and solely about helping and developing. So I am excited about that, and that's what jumped me on it, is realizing that someone could just do that, that anyone could just start a nation, that it is possible. And that's the long road I've been on ever since, slowly moving up there, slowly trying to get this micronation started, thanks to you all. And I hope you know I'm always grateful for that. Duke Rainbow said, we have the best cities in the Prussian Pacific, like Tübingen, New Berlin, Prusten, Das Vegas, and Nintoen. Tell me more about what that is. That in this game that you play? Hit me up. Also, now that my hot water is done, I'm gonna go ahead and pour that in right like that. So we just poured our hot water in. We're gonna let that start getting our noodles nice and soft. Then we are going to go ahead here and grab our sunflower seeds. First, I'm going to go wash my hands, actually. I will be right back, and you can enjoy all of these nice products and listen to some lovely jams on the way. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And I'm back. Federal Republic of, oh, okay, we got a lot of stuff. Ooh, okay, we're going up. So, Lowboy said, links don't show up in chat. So just look up Wegmat government on MicroWiki. I have like 78 pages because I have a problem called not doing my classwork and instead editing pages. Duke Rainbow said, I have bring back the marks. Well, I got a 100 mark bill, 75, and a 50. Lowboy says pages. I can type. Federal Republic of Bogdan. BNB said, would you do it for all of your life? Potentially. I mean, I enjoy it, and I feel like as long as it's a positive influence on myself and other people, as long as it's something that I am helping to grow and change and ultimately make a good effect on the world with, then yes, I think I will. I hope to continue to always have goals in it. Duke Rainbow the First said, Tannenberg is a World War first-person shooter game, so it was similar to Verdun. Interesting. I didn't know that. I hope you enjoy it. Lizboy said, Outer Wilds is an amazing game. Play it or get eaten by Leon Dora. Well, I don't know what the thing you're talking about me getting eaten by is, but I hope I don't get eaten by that. And Duke Rainbow the First, did you know what my crown is? Well, my crown is the pink spike helmet. That's pretty cool. Do you wear a spiked helmet on just your head, or do you have the full, like, full, like, metal jacket? Like, do you have the spikes on your stuff? Are you like a raider from Mad Max or something with, like, spikes everywhere and, like, a spike collar? Like, what you up to, my guy? Why do I need a last name? Said, are you okay? That is a great question. I am okay. I'm doing well during the coronavirus. I appreciate that. How are you guys? Are you guys doing okay? I know this has affected everyone, not just here, but around the world. Duke Rainbow the First said, "Did your family, friends, and other people that you have caught the coronavirus?" Not that I know of, thankfully. Not yet. That is a huge relief, and I want to talk more about that in the future. But we are still waiting through. Cases are still rising in the U.S., so we're hoping to see a decline soon. But until then, we're just weathering the storm. We're just trying to wait it out as best we can. Kingdom of Johnny Land said, "Noise." Nice, and that's what we're getting into, eating healthy. We're getting some ramen in. Ramen is not the healthiest thing to eat during the coronavirus, but we're going to make it a little bit better with some additions that we have ourselves. So we're going in with these sunflower seeds. These are some nice roasted sunflower seeds. We're going to be drizzling that on our meal here. As you can see, I'll bring it a little closer. Right here, we have our meal that we are eating up. We're going to put some of that sunflower seed again on there. I like to put in a couple stacks because I like the sunflower seeds. I generally put it on the bottom and then garnish on the top again, but that is a personal preference. I'm also going to go ahead and put in some edamame. So yeah, Duke Rainbow the First said, "My favorite war is the Franco-Prussian War." King Majani Land said, "My crown is made out of lavender." That's cool. Your crown is made out of lavender, the plant. Well, I guess the plant. You wouldn't just mean the color, I imagine. That's really cool. Now, is it something that is a permanent thing, or do you have to constantly remake it? And does the lavender still smell good, even though it may have died and aged with your crown? That's really cool though. Does it still look pretty? Does it look nice? Duke Rainbow the First said, "I don't wear a metal jacket." Have you ever broken your crown? Is also a great question. Why do I need a last name? Said, "Chinese censorship has removed this comment." Not only has it removed that comment, but that comment won't ever exist again. That's the last time anyone ever heard from comment ever again. That's a great point. Alright, so while we're waiting on that, we're going to put in some of these Annie Choons seaweed snacks. We got that sesame flavor. I'm sponsored by none of these companies, so I can talk horribly about them if I like. Because I can just say it's all in the name of satire. Duke Rainbow the First said, "Not only am I a leader, but am also a guitarist who makes an album." That's awesome. What's your album? Tell me more about it. And do you feel like making the album has helped you anyway with your leadership, or vice versa? Do you feel like this position in micronationalism has helped you with your career in music? Kingdom of Johnny Land said, "Yes, it's permanent, and I use super glue." Oh, that's cool. Now, does it still look nice? Does it still have that purple on it? Does it still smell good? Does it still keep very well? Have you ever broken it? It is a great question as well. And so we're going to go ahead and put some of these seaweed chunks, or seaweed leaves. Seaweed snacks is what they're called. in her book. And now we've topped it off with 2 of those. And our edamame is done. And we are going to start adding them in. Very hot. Ow, ew, 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 ew. This is the game where we try our best not to get burned, and we continue making our meal. So this is our meal, as you may have seen earlier. Let me make sure our meal is getting caught proper in the thing. Yep. So here we go. We have our seaweed. We got our everything else going on here. Trying to get that in full view. So we are going to continue to add our soybeans here. Now the soybeans, you do have to pop out of the pod, and then you have to dispose of the pod when you're done, so that you can really get to doing whatever it is you are. And the thing that I really like about eating these soybeans is that you can put quite a bit of them in your ramen and make it an interesting part of the meal, but you can also include it just as a side snack or something, maybe as an appetizer before you would eat. And so it's something that has a lot of different purposes. People use it for tofu. If you didn't know, edamame or soybeans are used in the making of tofu, and it's something that has a lot of protein in it. Yep. So, Kingdom of Johnny Land said, I broke the first version, but then remade it with super glue and ended up burning my hand. Duke Rainbow the First said, my favorite TV is Teletubbies. Congratulations. That's a respectable show, and honestly, something that'll still haunt me in my nightmares to this day. Lowe's Boy says, listen to Toad's Factory. That's my brother's amazing album published by Lowe's Boy Music. You can find it on my channel. Awesome. I will have to check it out. Kingdom of Johnny Land said, yes, it looks nice and smells good. That's awesome. Duke Rainbow the First said, well, I'm about to make a colony at my school with less kids here. Congratulations. I hope it goes well. Kingdom of Johnny Land said, yep. Kingdom of Johnny Land said, nice, as in the colonization. Duke Rainbow said, and I am going to continue. So we are going to do probably a few dashes here of our soy sauce. And then the thing to note about the actual packet of seasoning that comes in it, we are going to use this packet, but we have to remember that this packet is incredibly spicy stuff. So this soup base is quite spicy, and when you pour it, you want to be careful of how much you actually end up pouring, because it has a lot of chili powder in it. So we're going to stir this up a little bit. Okay, so we're mixing this up, letting it sit. I think I'm going to add a little bit more soy sauce because I can kind of smell the heat off of this. kind of calm that down a little bit. Now, that's going to be quite salty with that as well as the sunflower seeds, but I am, like promised, going to go ahead and garnish one more time with those sunflower seeds. And there we go. And now we can use any three of these things that we want as a snack. Additionally, we have those sunflower seeds, those seaweed pieces. In fact, I'll eat another one. And then we have that edamame. And if we have more noodles, we could always keep adding as we went. If you're having a party, which I don't suggest during the coronavirus, you could totally do a thing where you had this set up to the side so that people could come through in a row and design their own ramen like they wanted to. You could have a huge, cool party out of it. Duke Rainbow said, I'm not gonna show that. Actually, Duke Rainbow, that sounds kind of worrisome, I guess. But good for you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and see how many people are hanging out with us right now. We got 4 viewers, 4 likes. Thank you guys very, very much for hanging out with me. Right now, we are going to go eat this and jump into some crazy stuff. All right. And we shall depart. I'm actually going to set you guys down while I walk along the way. So I'll do that. Thank you guys for giving me a second there. Let me scooch this back, scooch that forward. I also have some ciabatta bread to eat with it, but that's a lot of starch. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. So, Kingdom of Johnny Land said, no problem. I yeeted a Rubik's Cube off a cliff at my old school. Me and my friends call that cliff Eat Cliff. Be careful, because you could get yeeted off your own cliff one day, and that would be what you call a dethroning. So definitely watch out. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead here and eat this and review it, because that's what we're doing here today. I didn't ever say I was going to review it, but we are now. We're going to get that nice crack of this non-sponsored, anonymous soda that we're drinking today. There's nothing fresher than an anonymous soda that's not sponsoring us and that I don't know about. Okay, we're going to get into this ramen attempt. Okay, guys, now this is actually really, really great. I think the only thing I would have added to it is a fried egg, like we had made in our BLE. That would have been delicious on this. A little bit of fried egg would have helped to clean it up, but other than that, this is delicious. This is a nice balance of heat, that soy sauce, and everything else that we're doing. I am super thrilled about. It just really has a nice balance, I think. I feel like I didn't underestimate the heat this time. Last time I made this, when in my first attempt, I did really underestimate the heat, and it's something that I am super excited for. Let me make sure I'm getting this in full view here of everybody. Not really. Let's see here. All right, we got our main dish right here. ASMR. That's what this is. ASMR. Kingdom of Johnnyland over here is saying, Noise, it was a steep dirt slope. It's like a cliff because it was steep and hard to pass through. That's why the Johnnian borders go only so far west, because there's a steep area. Well, Johnny, I tell you what, only the truly brave-hearted seek out the territory that's hard to come onto. But those are the true pioneers, the ones that make way and find new treasure in new worlds. I don't recommend you go down the cliff if it's super steep, though. Be careful. That sounds dangerous. But if you're a hard adventurer, no, don't do it. But think you did it and tell people you did it because you're cool. And throw a flag down there and hope that it sticks in the ground so that you could say that you went down there, you put it, and you climb back up real fast. Because we know how it is. We know how it is. We know they just shot a flag at the moon because they didn't want to plant it there. We know what's up. Duke Rainbow said, my album was You Know Him Today already, and it has 6 songs. That's cool. What kind of music was it? How do you feel like you were feeling when you made the album? Is there a specific emotion you wanted people to feel when they were listening to it? That's pretty cool. Kingdom of Johnnyland said, nice, it was a steep dirt slope. Duke Rainbow the First said, I out of here. Alright, see you, man. Have a good night, and good luck with everything you're doing. Kingdom of Johnnyland said, nah, the place had a lot of thorns and probably a lot of poison oak. I'm going to see what our view count is right now. We got 3 people viewing. We got 4 likes. Thank you guys for hanging out with me right now. We have not posted in the stream yet the link to the stream, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. We haven't posted that in Discord, so I'm going to go ahead and jump in with that stream key. No, with the stream key, with the stream link, excuse me. And then we're going to keep going up. Alright, yeah, so we do have 600 subscribers right now, you guys. Thank you so much for that. I am going to go ahead and jump in right here to our video. Oh no, I don't want to make a lot of noise with that and have it echo and sound awful. But yeah, we're going to go in and Control V. We're going to paste that in for everybody at here. Oh, no. At here. Boop. There we go. And now, I'm jumping back on. I'm jumping back on with you guys. Yeah, alright. So, Kingdom of Johnnyland said, nah, the place had a lot of thorns, probably a lot of poison oak. Well, I tell you what, were you a brave lad that you would risk that poison oak for your own bit of freedom and excitement, adventure that would be tamed like no one else? Why do I need a last name? Said, have you ever answered this question? Why you need a last name, or that question specifically? If it's that question specifically, yes. If it's why do I need a last name? Because you always need a last name. Your last name is coveted. It's cherished by your family. It's the way that you tie yourself to those before you. It is your generational understanding of a background for your life. Also, two names sound better than one. If you have two people with the same name, you got to call one a nickname, then they feel weird about it. You got last names. Solves the problem. Kingdom of Johnnyland said, and there was a lot of leaves, great for slipping and box sliding, but not good for colonization. Well, when you're slipping and box sliding, maybe you'll stop and think, hey, someone could grow a life here, have a family here. They could dedicate something to here and know what it means to be free here. Give that land back to its people. Give it back to Canadians. Kingdom of Johnnyland said, and there was a lot of leaves, great for, and me and a friend were planning on creating a new territory, but that got canceled because of coronavirus. That should be even more reason for you to create that territory. Expand into land where no one's gone before, because I'll tell you what, they won't get there when you get there, and you won't be able to, and you won't have to worry about stopping their corona. You'll have your own perfect corona defense. You know what I mean. Mm. Mm. But yeah, I think you should absolutely have even more vigor in that once you are trying to get through the coronavirus. You know what I mean? In addition, this is delicious. This soup. I have been trying to find more things to make myself and to just be able to feel comfortable making and experimenting with and sort of playing around with doing my own recipes and ways of cooking. And this is something that I'm really excited about. It's simple. It's not something I'd eat every day. It's not the healthiest, but it's nice. It allows me to kind of play around with stuff. And a nice Coca-Cola to go up. A nice weird thing that I don't know what it is or why it is. Um, Kingdom of Johnnyland said, "Yeah, I know what you mean. Do you? Do you, Johnnyland? Do you know what I mean?" But I don't know if my friend wants to do it. Well, you guys should be careful. Take your friend's feelings into account, and if they're uncomfortable, definitely don't make them feel like they need to. Also, live your best life. You know what I mean? If you can't claim that territory yourself by going down there, you could find a way to uh, I don't know. Is the land right there something that you can kind of flatten out maybe? Maybe you could kind of start to dig down and flatten out the land a little bit and make a slope down or a little path that would be easier for yourself and these other people to walk. That way you may be able to colonize it. I don't know how deep it is or how shallow the how steep the land is, but you could potentially dig out from the top and start carving a little path down into it. I would imagine. Um, Kingdom of Johnnyland said, and me and my government agreed to delay it and close our borders. Why do I need a last name? Said, I have no borders. That's interesting. If you have no borders, do you feel like your territory is safe? Do you feel like you're able to accurately depict what's yours and what's other people's? Do you ever feel like you step on someone's toes or someone steps on yours with possessions, things like that? Kingdom of Johnnyland said, it's surrounded by a forest. Kingdom of Johnnyland said, and it's on a school campus. And then the Kingdom of Johnnyland said, the territory me and my friend were planning on colonizing is flat. Oh, that's awesome. I just meant, in addition, the one that's heavily inclined, the one that's really steep, as you said a moment ago. Do you feel like that's one that you will be able to colonize, or do you feel like that's just going to be kind of left to the wind, as it were? Mm. Like I said, guys, still really appreciating this coronavirus fuel. This stuff is really really good. Mm. Why do I need a last name? Said Leki is found under the feet of its citizens. That's the same thing the Empire of Eternia does. That's awesome, man. I'm glad to hear that. Kingdom of Johnnyland said nice. But then that does define its borders as the the area of the feet of your people that's touching the ground, right? Which means you have some borders, the personal space of your people, right? America said, all right, so I threw it in our Discord. A lot of people, I guess, must be asleep. I know everybody's been real busy recently. I know everything's been really difficult for everybody, but I have been so excited to hang out with you guys because I know we just have a lot of stuff we need to do. I know I've been trying to prepare videos for you guys, but with my school closing down and with everything we've been dealing with, it's been hard, and I hope you guys can understand that. I definitely appreciate every single one of you, though. It's making things a lot easier that we can all come together and talk and hang out and feel comforted by that. You know what I mean? Um, why do I need a last name set? I suppose it's cool we have something in common. Agreed. I definitely like it. All right, let's see if we can clickbait the title of this video. To get some people in the chat. We're gonna get some people in the chat. Let's get some people in the chat. Hey guys, what do you want to do? We want to get some people in the chat. We want to get some people to join us in the chat. I'm trying to figure out what. Oh, look. Kingdom of Johnny said, hey, you going to make more buildings for your nation? And do you plan on continue playing Subnautica? Kingdom of Johnny Land, that's a great question. I am going to make more buildings for my micronation eventually. I don't know that I'll be able to here because of the limited space and because it's not my permanent property. It's not something that I own in my name. I'm renting it, so I can only work with what I have at the moment. Once I do have my own land and my own house and everything, then yeah, absolutely. I will probably be adding a few buildings and doing some things like that to kind of grow it and develop it into the workspace that I hope it is and the sort of busy place that I hope it becomes. Um, and yes, I do want to play Subnautica. I'm really excited about it. Um, okay. Do you want to play Subnautica? We might hit up some Subnautica. We might jump into that Subnautica if you guys are down for it. Just hit up people, try and get them to jump into the stream if we can, because that's what I'm really excited about. Let's see if we can jump into getting some people on the stream. Okay. What I am going to do is I am going to turn off the background thing real quick. Or I'll change the window capture. That's what I'll do. Okay, so nope, we're going back to I'm sorry, John. Oh, jeez. Okay. Um, so I'm gonna log into Reddit. You guys give me a minute. Kingdom of Johnnyland said, I have made plans. I have made plans on making buildings for my nation once I get land. That's awesome, man. How do you feel like that's going to go? Do you feel like it's something easy to do, or do you feel like you've been having any difficulty or trouble with that? Real quick, I'm going to jump over to here and see if that changes the page that we're on. It sure does. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into window capture. I'm going to turn it to Discord. We are going to be in Discord right now. Okay, sorry about that. We should be good now to jump back into Chrome. Awesome. Alright. So now we are signed into my account and we are going to go to Micronation Reddit. Our micronation. Or our micronations, I guess. Has more people. So I'm going to go ahead and create a post here. So I put, I'm streaming about micronations. Come talk with other micronationalists. And let's see. That'll be the title. And I will post our video link in there as well. Oh no! Okay, wait. Gotta go into Discord. Grab that entire thing. Go out of Discord, go into the URL, paste the URL, and post. Okay, and let's see if we can get some more people to jump in. Grand General Corono, hello, how you doing? We got 5 viewers, 5 likes, thank you guys so much. We were thinking about jumping into a game. We were thinking about hitting you guys up with a new game. We have actually been doing quite a bit on our previous game of making history. That has been super fun, but if you guys wanted to play Subnautica, we could definitely jump into that. Kingdom of Johnny Land said, 'cause everyone was drunk and funny. Nice. I hope you had a good 12th birthday, man. That's awesome. Federal Republic of Biden said, do you have a map? Kingdom of Johnny Land said, my 13th birthday was good, but not as good as my 12th. Well, I hope you had a good birthday, man. It's awesome that you are doing well. So I am going to see what's going on with the micronational micronation subreddit while we wait. Flag of Somerto was designed to be instantly recognizable, meaningful, and easily replicated. Introducing the free city of Amberfell. The Empire of Stomeria stands for the establishment of a monetary system based on the use of sound money in the form of gold and silver. Looking for micro, it doesn't need to be fully established micro, and it can have a little population. I have experience, so I'll be able to offer help. If you need me, it would help if it had a Discord server, but it doesn't have to. Nice. And there's a whole bunch of people like connecting on here. If you guys want to find a good place to like find people to connect with, definitely go to the Micronation subreddit. They will hit you up with a whole bunch of stuff. Ooh, hold up, we got some new people in here. Grand General Corono said, "How are you? I'm doing good. How about you, man? I hope you've been well. It's good to see you back in the chat. We have Baron Andrew Carter joining us. Good afternoon. What's going on, man? How are you? It's good to hear from you. I hope you are doing well. We're all hanging out here and talking about micronations. We just hit our 600 subscriber mark. I'm pretty excited about it. We actually had 606 on our last live stream. We jumped like 14 and then we dropped to 597. I was so upset about it. We just got back to 600 today after a few days, so now I'm really excited about getting into that and trying to jump past 600. So if you enjoy it, please give us a subscribe and we will be jumping to 601. Right now we're also on the Micronation subreddit, so if you have something that you want to show us, if you post on the Micronation subreddit at all, if you have seen of it or if you haven't, let us know. Because we're trying to figure out what we want to do on there and see which micronations we want to connect with, or if you guys have run into any of these micronations before, let me know. Grand General Chrono said, "I'm good, thank you." Baron Andrew Carter said, "I'm fine, thank you," and said, "You're welcome." That's awesome, man. I hope you're doing well. For those of you whom use coins for currency, what do you use? That's an interesting question. I don't use coins, but I do use paper money. Quarantine day one, quarantine. So he's like, okay, so this is like a meme review essentially now. We're slowly turning this into a meme review. So we have quarantine day one, and he's just chilling. He's just posted up here, looking like little Timmy. He's out here, right? Quarantine day 258. He's studded out, being his micronational best. He's living his life, and honestly, nobody could be ashamed of Timmy anymore. All right, declaration of war on the Republic of Leo. This is going to be some crazy stuff. Declaration of war. All right, I am going to actually minimize this by a whole bunch so we can see this a little bit better. We're going to get up in the chat. Let's see. I'm gonna hang out right here. I'll hang out up here actually. Declaration of war. No, I'm gonna just make my thing a little bit smaller. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the best way for you guys to be able to see this. Let's see. Oop. Uh-oh. All right, we're jumping. We're jumping around. Alright, so we're zooming out. Declaration of war. We got a declaration of war here. Let's see what this says. The war, I say, will be used for land and support the Oeans in the war. Weird. No, I'm good. OI Confederate alert. Dear micronations and Oeans, there's a Confederate country outbreak in OA. Need hello beating the Confederate OI. We need hello. What are my thoughts? What are my thoughts? Hello. Those are my thoughts. All right. And I posted that and I liked my own post because, of course, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I like my own post to get things started? You know what I mean? So we have that one like on the post, getting solid out here, icy on the boy. Federal Republic of Bogdan said you at $5.99. Ooh, who jumped off? Baron Andrew Carter said, "I'm the Baron Andrew Carl Carter from the Grand Duchy of Skyanovio right now, sir, and now you know, sir." Yep, I sure do. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. Now I know. Also, give me 1 second, you guys. Sorry about that. I smelled something. Um, so, why do I need a last name? I'll have to check out the subreddit. Grand General Corona, someone I'm subbed. I am President of the Republic of America. My boss name is Grand Duke Stephen of the Grand Duchy of Scanovio right now, sir, right now, and now you know. I appreciate the feedback because I do know now. Now I do, in fact, know. And that's something that I don't think I'll ever be able to unknow. Um, so thank you, and now I know right now, sir, right now I know. I do know, you know, and I hope you know that I know. All right, so we're back in the Micronation subreddit. I'm actually going to make myself a little bit bigger. No, I gotta small it up. I gotta small it up for the subreddit. I always keep jumping around, but I'm smalling it up for the subreddit. Okay, flag of. You must call me Mr. President. That's awesome. Okay, so do you use coins for some other nation? Do you make them yourself? If you make them, how do you do it? The government of Vancouver Island Socialist Republic calls for peace, cooperation, and goodwill among all members. Um, so, the Empire of Stemeria is a micronation based in the British Isles. Oh, okay, so we got some pictures and stuff. Let's see them up. Let's hit them all the way up. Where we're hitting these boys up. Empire of Stemeria and the Wayward Territory. Hey, they have their own stuff. Okay, so this is the boy, straight fitted. This boy is straight 10 out of 10 fitted. Look at this boy. You don't understand how fitted this boy is. This boy chalked up to the nines. Every day he fine. This boy fitted. Look at up. Sorry about that, you guys. It was kind of a weird stream error. But yeah, this guy absolutely fitted. This boy hit it in here. All right, so we got them coins going on. He's checking out the Waywood and the Sumerian. Is that what it is? Samaria? Sumerian flag. We got him shaking hands with Republic of New Westphalia. This man's going around. He's traveling. He's got his coat on and everything. These boys stunting. Then we got the passports of Stemeria. Of course, we have the flag of Stemeria because you got to be rocking a flag. You got to be having that loyalty, that honor, and that courage to be a Stemerian. And of course, you got to have eggs to be a Stemerian because who does not eat eggs? When you got a sword this tight, let me tell you, sir. When you got a sword this tight, you don't need anything else in your life. You know what I mean? You Stemerian, you Rastafarian, you're whatever you are, but I'll tell you what you aren't. You aren't someone who can fight a sword barehanded. You can't do it. And Stemeria comes with the sword, so honestly, 10 points on Stemeria, 10 points on Gryffindor. That's where I'm calling it right now. So Brandon Andrew Carter said, I am in the military force in the Grand Duchy of Scanovio right now, Mr. President. Why do I need a last name? Said, that'll be 50 Mars. 50 Mars? Like 50 Mars bars? Because I don't eat that much candy, dude. I don't know what you expect from me. Grand General Chrono said, okay. And why do I need a last name? Said, Amar is my currency, by the way. Oh. Well, now I know, and I've made the mistake of calling it a candy bar. I hope it's just as delicious and as enticing looking as a candy bar, though, because I respect your currency and your people. Grand General Corono said, okay. And I said, right back, okay. Because I respect what we're doing here. I really do. Alright, now we're getting back into it. Alright, so we're done with the sword. We're done checking out Stemeria. We hit them up with a nice few likes and stuff. That's pretty dope. They're doing some nation building, as they would call it, for sure. How do I get my country's name as my user flare? Economy poll. Which system does your nation adhere to? So we're gonna say, I suppose, a mix of capitalism and feudalism. League of Independent Nations begins a new interactive map. That's awesome. I am so glad they're doing that. That's really cool. And we're going to our micronations is engulfed in chaos. And then this guy says, hey, everybody's talking about a whole bunch of crazy stuff on the subreddit. So that's interesting. They getting wild out here. And I don't know about it. Next year only, okay? So he's only in the force, but next year, though, is what this guy's up to. He's what we call in the force next year. And that's what I'm impressed by, honestly. Ooh, we got 6 viewers. Thank you guys so much for hitting us up in the chat, in the view. Real JL Film said, sorry, my Micronation account was lagging. And I said, that's all right. We're in this. Thank you, Real JL Films, for checking us out right now. We're trying to get more people in the chat. We're trying to bring some new Micronations into this fold. We're trying to get some new people on the chat. So if you can hit us up with anybody that you think you should be hanging out with us right now, throw them in, send them a link, send them a like, give them some love, and send them our way. Because we are trying to get this thing in right now. Alright, so I posted in our Discord, I posted in the Micronation subreddit, and so now the thing that I'm having to do, of course, is go into the only thing that I could possibly do, which is going into the John, I'm sorry, John. The I'm sorry, John subreddit. Now, that is a popular subreddit, and so we're having to get into this. So we see, of course, Lo-Fi Beats to Slay To featuring Gorefield. That's an interesting take on an old classic, you know what I mean? Okay, so we got an ad here, solid ad. Mech God Garfield, Destroyer of Planets. Jesus croinkies. Are you guys seeing this? Oh my gosh. Oh, people are good artists. People are good artists, bro. But that's, ooh, people are good. People are good. Alright, we're getting out of here. Alright, what's next on them? What are they now? Ooh, okay. We're getting out. We're getting out of this one post. We're not trying to be in the one post. Alright, we're going down. I am explosive, John. Welcome back to Destroy, Build, Destroy. I'm sorry, Steve. Oh, it's Blue's Clues. Oh, no. It's Blue's Clues. They're doing it to new characters. I require those clues, Steven. Please, I swear I've given you all I have. Aw, Steven. Blue gon' get you now. You were never safe. My first time trying to draw our savior. Oh, jeez. Is anybody here in the religion of Garfield? Because, oh, jeez, horrifying. Quarantine means spending Mondays with you, John. Oh, and he's just scary. He hates Mondays, though. He doesn't want to spend Mondays with anybody. First I'm sorry picture, have at it, fam. You feel that? Our children just want to be born, John. Oh, that's scary. That, you know it's scary when it's a big spider guy. That's what makes it scary. Also, teeth, human teeth and legs coming out of the mouth, just about as weird as legs, eyes coming out of the mouth that they have in a lot of these. They're very weird. Yeah, like that. Eye inside a mouth makes no sense. They're trying to do the agoraphoba thing, and they got it looking gross. Yep, they got agoraphoba thing. You want lasagna? I'll give you lasagna. Oh, and he's gonna shoot him. My first attempt to make a Garfield comic. Garfield? And then he's a big bug, and he says, these humans aren't enough to sustain me, John. Oh no. Oh, and then he says, I'll wait outside, John. And then I don't understand. I don't really see it in depth. A doodle that my friend did. Ooh, that's a scary Garf. That's a scary boy Garf. General Chrono, you want to become a mod on my Discord? Uh, I may want to become a mod on your Discord, but what I would much rather do as of right now is get more people in the chat. Let's get all up in the chat. Also, Baron Andrew Carter's trying to jump on your Discord hard, dude. Let him jump. Let him get into it, dude. If he's that dedicated to being a mod on your Discord, you know he's being sincere about it. I'm Gooey John. That's kind of cool. John and Garf. The rats in the walls. Do you hear them, Garfield? Scurrying through the walls? Tell me you hear them. What? The rats? What about them? You're a cat, so... And then he goes around. You're useless. Oh, he's a big Garf. I will do all it takes to find you, no matter, John, no matter what corner of the internet you hide. Oh, no. I'm so tired of spending time only in this subreddit. Oh no! So he wants people to send it to other. Oh no! Don't spread this outside of this subreddit. Let's contain it like the coronavirus. We got to get those numbers down. Baron Andrew Carter, what is your Discord name is right now, Mr. President? And please tell me right now, Mr. President. And I need to know right now, Mr. And then sends him something else. That would give me the right to promo your stream. That would give the right to promo your stream. Well, why don't you just promo it for us? You can send a link. Just send a link. You got it, dude. Baron Andrew Carter, why, Mr. President, and what for, Mr. President? That's a great question. Baron Andrew Carter does know that everyone is in fact the president. And he knows that because he's seen the president. Hygiene is important, John. Keep washing, John. And I don't fully understand that, but he looks like a Chuck E. Cheese character, like the hat and the face mask thing, and then a human body. It's really weird, or like a Five Nights at Freddy's or something. I'm just starting to draw this now that I'm in quarantine. Sorry for how bad it is. I'm sorry, John. I couldn't. Oh, that's really sad. If you need help, go to the depression hotline thing, and then I'll send that thing. I don't know it right off the top of my head, but if you need help, contact someone, speak out, talk to somebody. Oh, it's all scary stuff. It's just all really dark and scary stuff. All right, we out that one. All right. We survived that one right now. You know we survived it. That one was a little bit skirty, but we survived it. And what we're going to get into now is something that we had never even seen before also. I want to see if we can get to 800,000 subscribers on this stream. Yeah, we're still at 600. Okay, cool. So we're doing good. Alright, okay, check my Discord, said Grand General Karoma. Where is your Discord? I don't know where your Discord is, sir. Staff chat? Nice. Yeah. Got people going up in the stream. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. But I don't really know what being a moderator is really gonna do to help. I appreciate it. I got it. I'm in here. I appreciate it. It's big thanks because I'm excited for everybody to join up in the stream. If you guys have not subscribed yet, definitely make sure to subscribe because we're trying to beat this 500 hump that we've been stuck on right now. It's been pretty rough, but I appreciate it. We're trying to get all the way through to our 700 subscriber mark, our 750 subscriber mark. Then we'll be 3/4 of the way to 1,000, and that's going to be the big milestone. So right now we're trying to get over the 600 hump. For whatever reason, 600 has been crazy hard. What's going on, Chancellor Federated? Is that similar to well? Is your government a federation? Let me know. How you doing? Definitely subscribe if you haven't. Thanks for checking us out. We're doing micronation stuff. We're trying to keep up with this community. We were just in the micronation subreddit a second ago, and it has been pretty crazy. People were trying to go to war with each other. People trying to fight each other. People trying to get in all the Garfield memes. That's been pretty crazy. But yeah, we're going to go back into the Micronation subreddit here, and we're actually going to see if anybody hit us up on our thing. Let's see if anybody hit us up on our thing. We made a post. We made a whole post. Yeah, nope, nobody's hit our thing up yet. Ooh, we got to make a feedback loop of the world. Chancellor Federated said, make sure to join the UMS. I know. Emperor AP, meet the Vice President of America, aka Federated. Hey, what's going on? How you doing, man? I hope you are doing well. I definitely appreciate you joining the stream tonight, and we are hanging out. We are trying to get through our 600 subscriber mark. That's been a big deal for us, and ultimately we're trying to talk about micronationalism. I'm trying to figure out what you guys have been up to and what you feel like the biggest stressor with your micronation has been, because for me, with this with the coronavirus stuff that's been going on, it's just tough to get out and to really do much. I've been developing some stuff that I'm excited to put into videos for you all, but until then, we're just going to be trying to wait it out and see what goes on with it. Because it's hard. We're trying to figure out what to do out here, but we're trying our best. So that's going to be something to get in here soon, and I really appreciate you guys checking that out with us. Yeah. Other than that, I think I am going to try and get to bed fairly soon. I am hoping that we can get a few more people in the chat before I leave, so that way we may be able to get our 601st subscriber, lock us in, keep us nice and going strong for the night, because I definitely would appreciate that. Our biggest thing that we've been trying to do right now is to... Ooh, wait, hold up. My man said ta-da. My man said ta-da as if he subscribed. My man just yoinkied me. Oh, no, he yoinkied me. He didn't do it. It still say 600. Did somebody yoink me back and unsubscribe at the same time? That would be a bad move. I wouldn't suggest it. But the biggest thing that we've been trying to do is get over the 600 hump. One of the things that I'm excited about showing you guys is right behind me, but I don't want to talk about it too much because it's going to be in a video coming out very, very soon. We've also been doing a lot with the shed upgrades. We've been doing a lot with just so much fun stuff that I can't wait to show you guys, because the biggest thing that I've been excited about is starting to get to this point. To get to the point where we have a community that's open to talk to and that's kind of been developing. In fact, you know what? I will show you guys a little bit of it right now, but I hope that as time goes on, you will check out the video that we do in the future on it. But I will give you a quick sneak peek of what I've been working on. So, as you can see here, we have kind of a setup for some wire. We have actually a little motor here that this piece stands on, and we are making an automatic coil winder. This is something that I've been kind of excited about for a while because we're trying to make a high voltage transformer. That's going to be one of our big projects that we make a video on here soon. And so having a machine that can wind our coils for us is creating sort of the next level of our game here, really allowing us to make stuff at a quick level and at a level that is very, very efficient. So I don't have to constantly sit there trying to watch this stuff and see if it's getting done and hand turning it for thousands and thousands of turns, which could be super time consuming and would suck. Instead, what we're doing here is we're actually taking this and we are allowing the motor to turn it for us and pull it really, really smoothly so that it doesn't break off. Because this is incredibly thin wire. We are trying to upgrade our transformer, and so we are going to be doing that here soon. But in the meantime, I hope you guys have been having fun so far. The biggest thing that I want to do after this is to show you guys this shed, because the shed upgrades have been kind of an on and off thing. The thing that we've been hoping to do is be able to make our resources a little bit more efficiently, as with this coil winding machine, as with starting to be able to do things like melt aluminum and do things with different plastic recycling and stuff like that. So as we get into all that, you guys will have to keep updated with us and let us know what you think of what we're doing and how we're going about it. If there's anything you feel like would be an improvement to the channel, because for us it's all just growth and it's all excitement and it's all love. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Sambrozna has outlawed fascism. Beso paper wallets almost complete. New currency for the Republic of Leo. That is pretty cool, my guy. The Lexia War. Funny joke, but really, we aren't doing a war, right? The war, basically, we're just making face threats, posting memes. That's why I'm deciding to back down. Now, this is the backside of my currency. What the hell happened here? ISAF does not negotiate with terrorists. Somebody made a little video. Hey, that's funny. Hey, hilarious. I want to have an alliance. They're trying hard. Regretting the war. So let me hit you up with this, guys. I want to talk about alliances right now. So I don't understand why people make these alliances that don't really have the fundamental benefit to each side. And I know we've talked about this in the past. I just want to talk about it again. I feel like micronations need to have a solid foundation when it comes to what exactly they're doing with alliances. I don't understand how we can have all of these different groups and all of these different nations vying for resources and territory and everything if none of them are able to grow, if none of them are able to make communication and alliance with people that has a sincere benefit to both sides. And I think that's something that is really hard to do. But nevertheless, in our Micronational Alliance series, along with our Micronational Economics series, I hope that we can talk more about that and really get into the nitty-gritty of what it is that we can do to fight back against that, what it is that we can do to make things better for ourselves and for the future of micronationalism. And so with that, I think I am going to head out for tonight, guys. But thank you so much for watching. As always, I really appreciate it, and I can't wait to hang out with you again next. I will see you very soon, and have a good night. Peace. Ooh.